Hey Beyond Xers, so I've been a little distracted on the Centennial Singletrack series, but we're getting back to it. In fact, we're taking 2 weeks. We're gonna hit several towns. We're gonna start with Pagosa, so we'll see you there.
We're gonna rock this town, make 'em scream and shout. Yeah, rock, rock, rock and roll, gonna rock till you pop.
Today we're going to check out Turkey Springs, northwest of Pagosa a few miles, and then just on the southeast side of town, Reservoir Hill, and last but certainly not least, Treasure Mountain Trail off of the Wolf Creek backcountry. But first, a wee bit about Pagosa Springs. Pagosa was designated a township in 1877, although the Ute, Navajo, Apache, and before that, the ancestral Puebloan people used the area long before European settlers arrived. It sits at an elevation of about 7,000 feet above sea level and is most well known for its geothermal hot springs, which claim to be from the deepest aquifer in the country. Which might be true, as the Mother Spring Aquifer measured at over 1,000 feet deep and holds a Guinness World Record, but they reportedly ran out of tape measure before hitting the bottom. So Pagosa has plenty of places to stay and eat and find other forms of entertainment and shopping, but we're here to check out the mountain biking. So first, we're heading over to the Turkey Springs area.
So San Juan National Forest by Pagosa Springs. I'm out at Coyote Hill here. This is part of the Turkey Springs trail system. Coyote Hill probably has some of the most elevation in the shortest distance. The thing about Turkey Springs trails is they're all kind of, big cross country. You can put in a lot of miles. Coyote Hill Loop, here we go. That's about 400 feet of climbing and descending and 3 miles. A little steep, but totally doable. Nice view at the top. Yeehaw. I don't know, just kind of a fun little loop out here in Turkey Springs. So as I understand it, Pagosa Springs, Pagosa means healing waters in sort of a bastardized form of the Ute language. Oh, I screwed up the one decent rock to jump off of because I jumped too early on something else. That's it for technical features. But in Turkey Springs, you can pretty much just put your bike in high gear and cruise. Get lots and lots of miles.
That's all, folks.
Wait, did it rain or did they spray water on the road? This is Turkey Springs Loop, Stock Drive. This one's actually an ATV trail. Probably got a wife wandering around out here somewhere. All right, Turkey Springs Trail, the namesake trail. A lot of these are not motorized. There's kind of just one motorized trail that goes up through, which is great. Look who I found. So you probably get the idea, right? If super easy blue trails or harder green trails are your jam, then Turkey Springs might be the place for you. It all kind of looks like this. Some rock here and there. Hey, thanks. She's laughing at me because I was talking to myself. There's some fun stuff. They're nice gradual downhills and nice and long. Drop. Gotta make your own fun of it. Right?
What I found.
Oh, a dog shoe.
Yeah.
A little big for a Yeti though. Go, go boy. There you go. Good job. Good place to practice skinnies. So I can ride a skinny when there's no danger of falling off the side of it. All right, Beyond Xers, I'm at Reservoir Hill. Locals say Res Hill. Short trails here with lots of elevation, apparently. And I'm trying to find Tenderfoot. Tenderfoot's a green trail. maybe this is it. Pretty steep for a green trail. Oh, maybe it goes to the right here. I'm lost. I bet you this is tenderfoot. Climb up this and then check out a couple black trails. Mariana is checking out some stuff in town by the hot springs and the park. Some event going on at the park there. Got some live music while I am checking out some trails. Works out pretty good. Need a break yet? Good place to sit. It's kind of pretty up here. So I think this is Tecolote. Just kind of a loop around the top up here. Kind of a long way to get over to Crosscut, which is the black downhill I want to check out. Looks like they got a frisbee golf course up here. Squirrel. There is substantially more elevation gain on this green trail than I expected. Oh, now I get it. I accidentally rode up Rosebud. Taking an even longer route around Buena Vista here, I guess. Oh well. I'm so lost. Completely bypassed another trail by accident. I think it's because they're all a lot shorter than I expect them to be. This will get me the general direction I'm wanting to go. I'm on Highline. Apparently I'll turn right on some kind of road down here. I believe this is the highest point up here. Just look at those views. Wow. San Juan River right down there. Hot Springs are off to the left. Wolf Creek Pass off to the right. Weminuche Wilderness straight ahead. I don't really recommend this, but it was kind of begging for it. Like the first drop in to Crosscut. Oh, oops, I went the wrong way. Oops, yeah, I wanted to take a right. Accidentally got on Upper Bronc apparently, which I'm gonna go back that way as soon as I climb back up all this again. Hey. Brake bumps. Wee. It seems like very slippery soil. Yeah. Woo! Oh, wait, I took another wrong turn again. Dang it. Screwed up my flow, man. Actually, I don't know if this is the right one either. Wee. So I guess that was the end of Crosscut, and this is like back on the blue trail. Oh. Woo. Oh no. Oh, did I mess up again? I think I messed up again. Okay, well, that was fun. I just blew right on by the trailhead up here. Oops, that's it over there. Now I get to climb back to the top. Woo, made it to the top again. That climb is pretty sustained. It's not the easiest climb. Let's go downhill some more. This time I'm gonna stay on Upper Bronco? I'm not sure. And then get on Bronc. Oh man. Oh, I got sweat in my eye. Upper Bronc. I'm gonna skip Freebird or whatever it's called. Angry Bird, because it's half as long and doesn't sound very interesting on trail forks. So I'm opting for a longer trail. That'd be fun if it could get going fast enough. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just suck. Bronc Trail, okay. Let's go for Bronc. Going for Bronc. That was fun. Ooh. Oh yeah. Ooh. The soil's pretty slippery. Yeah. Oh boy. Wasn't going fast enough to clear it. Oh. That'd be a fun objective to try to clear once you know this trail. Yeah. Oh. Yay! Fun, fun. Whoa. See what I mean about slippery? Wow. All right. Now, track down my wife. Her and the dog are probably hanging out in a hot spring or something. Woo, that was fun. Reservoir Hill. I think that's the place to come in Pagosa. More so than Turkey Springs, unless you just want a big ride and lots of miles away from people. Although Reservoir Hill was very quiet. Hey honey. Hi. Hi. That's cool.
Now let's check out the backcountry around Pagosa, which is my favorite. We headed up to East Fork to camp, which is just a ways east of Pagosa on Highway 160. East Fork Campground has nice pay sites, and there's a lot of dispersed camping further up the road, which is what we opted for. I was planning on riding Treasure Mountain Trail, but nature had a different idea.
Well, Beyond Xers, I was going to ride in the backcountry around Pagosa Springs, but right now there's some pretty good smoke in the air. I've seen 5 firefighting vehicles drive by this morning already. There's some lightning and some thunder last night, so I think maybe the lightning started a little fire up here, and that's where the trail is, so we're gonna move on. Maybe we'll hit this on the way back. All right, Beyond Xers, good morning. So after a hard reset with my wife coming down with E. coli, I'm back at Pagosa. The fire is under control, although there's still a little smoke in the air. I didn't ride Treasure Mountain when we were here because of the fire, and I was worried that it would be a bad idea to try it. But I'm back today. I'm going for an out and back on Treasure Mountain. Why shuttle when you can do 3 times the work? Generally people, I think, park at this road here, East Fork, and shuttle up to the top of Wolf Creek somewhere and catch Treasure Mountain Trail, but I don't have a shuttle, so I'm just gonna go up it, come back down. So I'll see you at the top. I see you. I'm at the top. Just beautiful. Wow. Holy cow. This is actually the Colorado Trail. I came up a little higher just to get this view. Man. And the Treasure Mountain Trail is down there. Goes all the way down to the bottom. Oh, there's quite the climb coming up here. Coincidentally, just off to my right here is the top of Treasure Mountain Trail Lift at Wolf Creek ski area. This wind is nuts. It's always windy on this ridge. I guess because it's the top of the Continental Divide. Oh, here's our turn. Treasure Mountain, number 565. What would be cool is if you could park at Wolf Creek ski area, ride the Treasure Mountain chairlift up here, and then ride this. They rerouted a lot of this trail, which seems to be very good for mountain biking. There's only one little climb, I think, getting back. It's on a UTV trail. There's a little segment of UTV trail. It rained pretty good last night, evidently. So everything's just moist enough. The soil is perfect, but the roots are slippery. Oh, they got the Forest Service trail crews out. How's it going? Working on trail, rerouting things. Just awesome. They're doing a marvelous job. So this is a little bit of UTV trail. All right, Treasure Mountain Trail. All right, some downhill. Woo-hoo. If you want to see the longer format video of this trail, check out Buy Me a Coffee. Members get a view of this. I'm thinking about putting this one out on public anyway, so you can hold out, check this one out on the public videos, and if you like this kind of format, you can jump on the Buy Me a Coffee and become a member with a small membership fee and get all the perks. Costs less, costs less than a cup of coffee. I forgot to tell you, the very tip top up there, the watch said it was 11,800 feet. It's going to be a pretty speedy 11 miles. Yeah, this is pretty steep. Something sounds weird. That's what sounded weird. Lost a spoke. So I guess the trick is you wrap it around the other spoke and it kind of makes up for it. That'll be something to fix. Didn't untrue the tire very much, so I just got to remember to be a little gentle, you know, hitting rocks and drops and things. It'd suck to have to walk all this. Here's the trail crew. Have a good one. More trail crew. Right on.
How's it going, man?
Good, good. How you doing?
Good.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, yeah, of course.
If somebody would have knocked all those loose rocks out of the trail while they were climbing up. All right, quick check. Now that some little thing happened, you know, I'm nervous about every sound I hear. Actually, this is a great spot to filter some water too. I'm plumb out. I love these Katydin water filters. They're just so simple, pack up so small, and they're fast. Now that I'm all waterlogged, Yeah, buddy. Ooh, ow, ow. Man, you catch those little rocks just wrong and they flip up and smack you in the shin and everywhere. Break your spokes. All right, gotta remember to be careful how I hit roots, because those suckers are slippery. Really don't want to eat it on a root. Oh, word. Ooh, that thing's sketchy. Just beautiful up here. The views are amazing. Oh. Rowdy. Buck and Bronco. This part was really nice to pedal up. Just the perfect grade. It's a really nice grade going down too. This has been an adventure. Hopefully someday you get to come make it your adventure. Ooh. Those roots are scary. Oh, hey cow. Jesus, I thought you were a bear or something. Treasure Mountain should really be a thing. If a lot of people rode this and kept the rain rut out of it, it'd be almost on par with Dr. Park, except it doesn't quite have the technical, features, rock at the top and bottom like Dr. Park, but oh man, it'd be nice if you could keep the cows off of it too. Ooh, ooh. Wasn't sure what to do there for a second. Whoa. Man, this trail is out to get my bike today. Man, this part of the trail is a riot. Using my front brake too much. Oh, that was a cool pine cone. Well, there you have it, Beyond Xers. That is Treasure Mountain Trail. Ah, squirrel! Hey, Olaf, how's it going? Ah.